and welcome back to another episode of the Capes and Lunatics. I am Phil, joining Will. We got a full house for the start of Halloween season here. Well, of course, the scariest one of all, Lilith Hellfire, is here.
Yo, or should I say boo?
And, of course, we got Kristen. Hi. And, of course, we got Justin the Owl.
Woohoo!
And, again, so we'll be talking some Superman tonight. Long time no see. It is half of the Krypton Report. It is Tyler. Hello, sir.
Hello. Half. That's right.
Who must
I'm
be
only half a man
Well,
today.
I was going to say maybe you're like a third because Mr. James Cole is like 2/3 of a man, 2/3 of a whole show.
He is pretty manly. So, I mean, what can you say, you know?
Chuck Norris disappears when James Cole arrives.
He does.
All right. So, yes, like I said, we're going to talk a two-part Superman story, and people might be like, what's this got to do with Halloween? Well, vampires, kids.
That's right.
All right. So, let me load
Or
up.
as Justin likes to call it, just a regular Saturday night.
That's right.
Oh, my.
Yep.
Killing vampires.
Little biting going on.
Oh, my.
Touch and eat it. Guest Philip, please.
I'm sorry. Well, come on. It's not Ray.
Yeah, Justin's poll next, right?
All right. So, Night of the Bats. Don't worry, Ray. There's no Batman. Although one of his associates. All right. So pull up the first cover here. That 90s art. There you go. All right. So first one is. Why is it giving me number 13? All right. All right, Superman, the Man of Steel, number 14 from August 1992. So this was closing in on Death of Superman. Same year. All right, so Night Moves. All right, writer Louise Simonson, penciler John Bogdanov, inker. What?
Is it Bogdanov or like? I'm never sure how to pronounce it.
I think it's Bogdanovi.
Okay.
Oh.
I think.
You know we should get the master of pronunciation. Somebody text him.
Oh, you mean Ray with Alex Seviuk? All right. Inker Dennis Jank, colorist Glenn Whitmore, letterer Bill Oakley, and editors Mike Carlin and Dan Thorsland.
He was just
Oh, and of course this one has no synopsis. All right. So,
Of course.
I swear to God it was there before. All right. Pulling up my.
possible. There's things going on the way.
Are we? What is ICE coming for the vampires now?
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know.
Censorship, whatever you like.
Either that or they're working for the administration.
Things don't-
I know. All right, hold on. I'm pull up my copy here. But anyone have thoughts on this first one?
Trolls.
What?
So 90s it hurts. There's trolls on the TV. There's a VCR. I just love how unapologetic 90s. I was just.
So I've been taking. So the kids today just finished the play that they were in, and one of the lines it was an adult and kids play, and one of the lines is this guy goes, way back in the 90s when people were doing, and every night he would do something different as a 90s call out. And one day I was up in the green room with him, and we were just riffing on 90s stuff back and forth. And I was like, I'm getting nostalgic for Pogs and all kinds of stuff now. So Lilith bringing out the 90s here, like, it was just so 90s. I'm like,
Totally.
yeah.
And I had forgotten all about Babe Tanaka.
Uh-huh.
Wailing away on the guitar on her bed. I was like, what's she playing? Smoke on the Water? I was like, this is awesome. I'd forgotten all about Babe Tanaka. And to be honest with you, I'd forgotten about Lucy Lane, too. I'd forgotten that she was even around at this point.
I can understand, but Lucy.
And dating Jimmy Olsen. I was like, Lucy Lane and Jimmy Olsen. I forgot about that.
Well, remember, it was so weird because remember when we were doing Electric Mullet and we were saying, like he was supposed to be dating Lucy, but then half the time it seemed like he was like interested in Cat Grant, and it was like,
Yeah, that whole
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
And then eventually Lucy marries Ron Troop. So
Really?
Yeah.
When did
Yeah.
that happen?
that's what I'm trying to remember, because like reading so much back and forth of like where we were doing Mullet and then reading like current stuff, but then reading like where we're in the late 2000s and reading it, just a lot of timeline to keep straight. You're just like,
yeah, I think it was this century. So
Yeah.
Jimmy Olsen's hair looked too blonde in these. Because then
It
they made a
did.
comment about him
Yeah,
having red
right.
hair, and I was like, I mean, at first I didn't realize it was Jimmy Olsen because the hair was so blonde. And I was like, who's this guy? And then they were like, Jimmy Olsen. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh.
even Jimmy Olsen got the 90s treatment here. He had the bandana and the vest with the pouches and
Oh, you
everything.
mean-
I was like, oh my God.
He kind of looked like the Lost Frog Brother, but you know, that's what I was.
Maybe
thinking.
that was intentional. I don't know.
I mean, it makes sense. But I feel like out of the two issues we're going to talk about, like this one is the one I liked more.
Oh, really?
Just because I like this one because there's so many homages to all the different eras of like vampires and like classic horror movies.
Yeah.
That I was really digging because like there's references to Nosferatu. My mind's going blank. But the thing after the streets of it's something. It's not Vampire London, but it's something like London After Midnight or something.
Yeah. I think that's it. Yeah.
And of course, the Lugosi Dracula. So like, there's all kinds of cool little things in this one that I really enjoy.
A little bit of Lost.
So-
Boys, even though this is probably before Lost. Boys. The vibe.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, when did this issue come out, Phil?
To say the cover date was it August 92?
92.
So the Lost Boys has already been out.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
So like, I just felt like, and plus for the most part, this one felt very much more of a straight story, even with our crazy ass twist of techno vampire whatever at the end, compared to where we divulge in the next story.
Yeah.
So
I just felt like they wanted to be lazy. Be like, yeah, if he wants to go on sunlight, he can. Yeah, if he wants to eat garlic on his pizza, yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
but we won't
You
make
wanna
it
be
anything
Blade,
like
but you can't.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, we won't make anything like really big. We'll make it surprise. It's just the techno map.
Yeah.
And
You
Kristen,
want to be Cable, but you can't.
I know.
Right.
Kristen, did Tim seem in character here? Because it almost seems like when he's like he's talking about, oh, we gotta stake the vampire. I'm like, Tim Drake isn't this violent.
Yeah, I don't know. He seemed just like a random teenager.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
he does. I mean, he does do the computer stuff with their old '90s looking laptop in one of the issues where he like hooks it up to a phone.
Yeah,
or something.
he makes a line. He's like, I got this computer to talk to this computer. And I'm like, maybe that was a big deal.
Did you mean you made the internet? Are you Al Gore?
code name. I'm surprised we didn't get the editor's note. A modem, if you will.
This is pre-Wi-Fi. It'd be funny if they made editor's
I
notes
didn't know that's
now.
what it's called.
Like they go back, like this is pre-Wi-Fi, kids.
Oh, if they did on the app, yeah, I'd be like, oh, back in the day, we had this thing called newspapers. See,
Right.
Here for the sound it made.
There was a thing of a phone with a cord.
And there was a phone book with people's names in it.
The phone booth was not just a name because it looked like it had a phone on the outside. It actually had a phone on the inside.
oh my God, I saw
I
the.
heard people are bringing back landlines, so fingers crossed, guys.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They want
I have
their
a
kids off
landline.
the cell phone, so they're getting them actual. They can talk to them.
I have a landline, so for the kids and just emergencies here at the house and everything. So
I heard a dad joke the other day. Guy says, yeah, he asked his daughter, if he can, can you hand me the phone book? And she laughed at him and called him old and out of touch. So she says, here, use my iPhone. He said, meanwhile, the spider still got away, and now we have a broken iPhone.
yeah. But I think I'm more surprised now that they actually have a phone book. They don't even get phone books anymore.
Yeah, I know. They used to drop that on your stoop whether you wanted it or not.
One day we received our last phone book.
And it was thin too.
Yep. Yeah, because all those landlines are probably going away. Oh, and then, I forgot this wholesome 90s art to try to draw the kids in. Butt shots.
Oh, yeah. Good
I'll tell
stuff,
you-
Right?
The one, that's wholesome. It's trying to be a vampire erotic. I mean,
And
Had-
Rice is going to probably sue them at this point.
well, that's what I'm thinking. Like, had Interview with the Vampire come out at this time and had Bram Stoker's Dracula come out at this time. You said it was what? What's the date, Phil?
August 92.
Okay, I'll look it up in a second because I wanted to pull up one shot. The
94.
third page of this, where it says Night Moves and it shows Superman.
Oh, it's the title page. Yeah.
Yeah.
It really looks like Superman's like playing with model trains.
Oh, when he's actually with the real
Yeah,
trains.
it does.
Like it just the depth perception's not there. It looks like he's playing with model trains.
And this is why Sheldon Cooper likes Superman. He
Ah.
likes the Flash, technically.
Bazinga.
So 92 for Dracula for Bram Stoker's Dracula, and
94.
that feels right. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and I mean,
but the books were out before that.
Let's not forget the books were.
Yeah, but people don't read, you know.
Back in the 90s.
They did in the
absolutely
90s.
Read at the coffee shops. Absolutely did. I will fight you on that, my friend.
People still read in the 90s.
Yeah.
More
But
like
you
a
didn't-
post
but-
2000.
But you didn't have a lot of the imagery that that you would rip off and stuff. That's the thing.
oh my God! Then page 7, when Jimmy's like holding those books, one of them is Tobin. So was that supposed to be Tobin's spirit guide from Ghostbusters?
Yes.
Maybe.
Oh yeah. Thanks, Ken.
Yeah, Tobin's Complete Guide to Spirits and Magical Marty, like, and yeah, Jimmy straight up is blonde in this. Like,
Right?
Strawberry blonde. Don't worry about it.
No, Jimmy got frosted. It's the 90s.
Yeah, that's right.
oh, that's true. He put some.
Spiked up.
Did he put some sun in?
Oh.
I mean, unless we, I don't know, unless we just wanted them to look really set them apart from Tim Drake, which I don't think he had to anyway. But
Yeah,
I mean,
red
the
hair.
would have done
Red
that.
hair. Yeah, red hair would have done that for
I know.
sure.
Yeah,
I know.
red hair versus jet black hair. Yeah.
And its freckles look like acne. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
and it's so weird because it almost seems like they're contemporaries, but like, isn't Jimmy at least 18, 19? And I think at this point Tim is maybe 15, if that.
I don't know.
Well,
They don't
Jimmy has
know.
one of those magical moving ages as well, because when Dick was Robin and was a teenager, Jimmy was supposed to be a little bit older than him.
Mhm.
All that sweet radiation from Superman staring at him with his laser
Right,
vision,
yeah.
X-ray vision.
No wonder.
It does not look, but Jim does not look 15. That's one of the things I feel like in the 90s animation, everybody looks older and beefier.
Yeah.
Yeah. But especially in this first issue, Tim doesn't look his age here, I don't think.
Every day is leg day.
This first issue, I prefer. I mean, the second issue is the man Dan Jurgens, so
Oh, yeah.
you can't argue with that. But like, I definitely prefer Jurgens' art and style.
Mhm.
This than what we got here.
What about that panel homage? Come on, Kristen, I know you know that one.
Yeah, Carmine Infantino.
Batman
yes,
and Robin, yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, but on page 10, Jimmy's vampire hunting outfit really cracked me up.
Isn't
the
it
90s.
hilarious?
90s.
It looks
It's
like
so
an X-Man.
funny.
Yeah, he looks like an X-Man frog brother.
Yeah.
The 90s,
But I mean,
pouches and
The
steaks. Come on.
Huntress is like, I want my cross back then.
But I mean, like, just all like I said, all the look of the vampire here, like in the bottom 2 pages.
Yeah, I
Him
love
crawling.
those. Going through
Yeah,
the
like,
cemetery.
The fangs, I'm not a fan.
yeah, it's the art, or like the long elongated jaw and tongue. Like
Yeah. It's giving the strain, honestly.
Yeah. See, I don't mind it. I actually like the art better in this issue because I think I like his depiction of the vampire better than Dan Jurgens.
I mean, I'm
For
not going to
some
argue
reason.
with you. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I think I
saying?
like.
it's art.
Yeah.
It's subjective.
Right.
But what I think is just interesting is this pre-digital age of coloring and how sometimes things are just off or
Yeah.
different.
I have the floppy of this, and I couldn't find it, but I should dig it out and see like if the coloring's different in the original versus this digital stuff.
They usually
Is it-
flatten things out pretty badly in the digital
Yeah.
transfer. It's been my whole thing about like why I still have all my floppy.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I feel like it's in the next issue maybe where Superman has like blue boots.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Yeah, there's some blue boots somewhere. Yeah.
Maybe
That's
the
weird.
red ones were dirty. Okay.
I mean,
Laundry day.
He was like, today I will be all blue.
Yeah, we'll try it out and see if it works.
Superman Blue.
He is big blue.
Yeah.
It's like, so I forgot my suit, all right? Jeez. I'm Superman. Just,
Yeah.
But I do like stories like this because, again, he is vulnerable to the supernatural. It's a way to
Right.
give him
That's
give
an
him a
element of
threat
danger.
that's not kryptonite.
Get it?
What?
Raise the stakes.
I know.
Thank you. I'll be here all week, everybody.
Try the gator. Yeah, I wish I had more time to read the preceding issues because I guess that this doctor was lurking around.
Yeah, that's what I found interesting. Was like these 2 issues go well, but I really feel like there was an issue before and everything that
Yeah.
would have worked.
Because they could do so much more because they had 4 Superman books at the time, so you basically were getting weekly Supermans. I mean, with different teams on each book, but they were so coordinated they could do all kinds of
this
stuff.
is the Triangle era.
Yeah, you could like tease stuff for because it's like, oh hey, this stuff's been happening the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I love when Jimmy and Tim meet up, and at first, see the shadowy figure leaping out of the dark and almost giving Ray a heart attack.
Batman, my favourite character.
I almost feel like they were keeping it vague, where it's like, well, I mean, look at the cover. It's like, well, I guess Batman could show up.
Yeah.
No, that's a vampire.
Yeah. A vampire, a billionaire, they're all bloodsuckers. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Just got to throw in the lawyer.
Oh! And I love how, because there's this vampire threatening Metropolis, and Superman's still distracted on his way back. There's all these catastrophes just demanding his attention. The mine cave in, the model train set, all the two guys dumping lime jello in the river. Oh, they're like, it's not so bad. Then Superman tosses them in. It's like, what are you kidding? We're gonna kill us.
Sue me.
Is that and then there's that guy sitting in the graveyard. Is that supposed to be Foswell? I don't know.
I didn't think so, but I wasn't sure.
I mean, he looks like Perry White there, almost.
Well,
the guy
because of what happens in the next issue, I thought it was Foswell.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't sure, but it doesn't look like Foswell at all. Like the hair's all different.
Right.
Well, everyone's hair is different. Jimmy's hair is different.
That's true. You don't have the mustache.
I feel it's just sometimes it feels like the inconsistency of certain things where, yeah.
Damn.
It's almost like they had too many plots running, right?
Yeah. Well, again, with
Flesh is terrifying though. Like just the thought of it.
Techno Flesh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. So was that new for this issue, or was that something that had been in previous Superman books?
Nah, this is basically, I think, if I remember correctly, just for this vampire, I think.
They had just watched Dark Man.
Oh! Oh, we got it.
You know what? Let's put that on a vampire. That'll work.
We got to do that one. We got to review that one day.
That's so good.
Take the effing elephant. Liam Neeson at his finest.
I just remember the great shot of Bruce Campbell turning around at the end.
Oh, yeah.
Because we got to get Bruce Campbell in there. I'm going to put you in my big budget movie. All right. 3 seconds. If that. Turn around and you're good. And you're good.
And our contractual obligation has good day, sir.
I told you, buddy, I'd put you in my movie.
But yeah, they are again. I guess with like almost a weekly Superman book, it's like we're setting up plot devices because again we're setting up the upcoming, Clark's neighbors getting beaten by her husband and stuff, and that's like another 2-parter coming up here
and
soon.
then in the next issue we got a whole bunch of oncoming stuff.
Oh yeah.
At the end of the book, it's so Deus Ex Machina, like literally Superman goes like we were goners. I'm just like.
Oh yeah, the next issue it felt disconnected in a lot of ways.
Yeah, it's weird, right?
Well, again, a different writer, different art team.
But they were they were very much more organized back then too, where they were really.
Well, yeah, they supposedly they had at least yearly meetings to say, okay, this is what they plotting out the whole year.
Yeah, I feel like
I just feel like
editors,
I can,
right?
yeah, so I can get behind like the different art, like okay, but then like just how there's stuff that are so prominent in the second issue that's not even mentioned in the first issue, to where it just feels completely like almost like you're reading another story. It's like because Superman, doesn't even really interact with anybody in the first one.
Yeah, because we're making excuses for a Robin and Jimmy Olsen adventure here.
Let's be real, in a Superman book, who's showing up for that?
What, Jimmy and Robin?
Yeah, it's like just give Jimmy his own book like he used to have, and maybe we wouldn't have to do that.
Well, and again too,
Superman's pal.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you're basically you have a weekly Superman book, so I guess they felt they could do like a quote unquote fill-in episode issue here.
I guess.
It may-
Listen,
I mean,
Superman used to print cash. I get it.
And again, you could have did it. You could have did one and done too, I guess. But it's like, I think they stretch it out to a second one so Superman has more interaction with the vampires.
Yeah.
And again, I can almost see going after Lucy Lane, but really, the vampires going after Professor Hamilton's waitress girlfriend Mildred.
Of course. Why not?
Maybe he received bad service.
You never know. People are petty.
His steak was undercooked.
Too much garlic.
Oh, wait a minute. A vampire. No, maybe it was too well done. A vampire would like a rare steak. Oh.
It was
wasn't
actually
a steak
cooked.
And they couldn't serve it. Yeah.
Mm.
He actually wanted a steak with blood and
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. This issue does have one of our favorite, we love the short synopses. This has a short synopsis. All right, but it's Superman 70, same month, 92, August 92. Raising the Stakes, as Lilith pointed out. Dan Jurgens wrote and penciled it. Brett Breeding inks. Colors Glenn Whitmore. Letterer, John
Costanza.
Stanza. Yeah, that's right. Mike Carlin, Dan Thorson. All right, so the synopsis is 5 words. Anyone want to guess what they are?
Superman
Robin
fights vampires.
Superman and Robin fight vampires. Very good.
Nice. All right.
Concise
Oh,
to the
poor
point.
Jimmy.
I don't even touch Jimmy. Don't touch Jimmy.
So and Jimmy Holson was there too.
Yeah.
I really didn't say that, but yeah, I like that cover more than. But
That's a
again,
great cover.
I do like the.
Is
Jurgens
it
art
intent?
better.
It conveys a really interesting story. Like, what is going on? Who is that? Superman's got bit. Like, the cover just paints a picture that is more intriguing.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I love it.
And does anyone else find it weird? I mean, I guess we can only fit so many characters in here, but it's Lois's sister who's like been taken by the vampire, but we barely get Lois, and we only got her in the first issue, right? We barely get any.
Yeah,
Lois.
we barely get anything.
I get Jimmy's the boyfriend, but it's like you only think her sister, especially if it's Lois, would want to get involved here.
Yeah.
She's
I did-
polishing her Pulitzer winners, her little statue.
We did get the line about my future sister-in-law,
Oh yeah,
so we have an idea that this is before the wedding.
yes, we are engaged. Yeah,
So that helps. Just like we talked about, just
you know what? You break it down, it does sound like a soap opera. Why did it take you guys so long to get married? Well, my fiance died for a while, then 4 guys pretended to be him, and he grew a mullet, and
I could have sworn General Hospital did this exact.
I
Check
mean,
with my grandma. Maybe it was a Young and the Restless. I don't know, but it does sound familiar.
but yeah,
So the demon people that start popping up on page 5, are they new or have they been in Superman before?
well, we've seen Blaze before. Yes, this is setting up the next story right after this, which we will cover later in the month, the Blaze Satanis War, where basically brother and sister devils go to war.
Right.
I mean, yeah, I
They
was
did
like,
it better.
I was like, wow, the one's name is Satanus. That's subtle.
yeah.
It's like that John Cena line. They're called Decepticons.
That is a great line. I don't even care. That is a great line. Their names are literally deceptive.
I think Satanus was a Silver Age villain, wasn't he?
Oh, I can't remember.
I think it was back ways.
But I'm trying to remember. Does he fully appear in his Satanus form? What in Blaze Satanis War? Because I know before that we do see Colin Thornton a while back, but
Yeah, but it takes him a while before he reveals himself.
yeah.
I think.
Wait, because Satanus is the one that's the vampire, right?
No. We really don't see Satanus in this. No, that's Blaze's brother, the other devil. But yeah, we really
It
don't
just
see him here.
It just really feels like it just comes out of nowhere.
What?
Yeah.
Like just like the Blaze stuff. Like it really
Oh yeah.
it takes up so much of that second issue, and I'm like, it almost makes you feel like you missed something from the first issue.
Yeah.
I just wonder if they I don't know how. It seems clunky, but if they're just like, okay, Dan, you're gonna start setting up the Blaze Satanist War, because I think it does have happens right after this issue, which we will get to it, but
Yes, right after this.
yeah, so they're like, okay, Dan, you're right. You're writing the issue
Yeah.
right before it.
I don't know. I don't like the resolution to this. Like, I'm never a fan ever in any comic book. I've never seen this done well, where it looks like the villain is about to win and the hero is on the ropes and everything looks dire. And then all of a sudden there's another villain that's waiting from the sidelines that's rubbing their fingers together and looking devious and trifling. And then they say, oh no, we can't have this. Somebody else is going to kill this person. No, this is my right to kill this person. No.
You really hate the Joker, don't you?
I think the only time that
So I'm
that
going to
kind
intervene and I'm going to save the life of this hero that I
well, the only
despise
time
because it's my right to kill them and nobody else's. Like
the only time I felt
hate
like that worked was in Constantine the movie, where like
Because demons
he-
are petty like that.
where he's
Well-
going to heaven, and the devil's like, no. So the devil heals him to keep him alive, to torture him, because he's like, your soul is
Yeah,
mine.
Well, yeah, for that story that worked, but
That's what I said. The only time I feel like it's ever
yeah.
worked was in that.
Feels
But
like a
in this-
classic Satan move.
But in this comic book here, it just seems so contrived for the purpose of setting
Yeah.
up the Blaze Satana stuff, is that it's just so blatant and in your face. And I
Mhm.
didn't like that. I thought, come on, Superman should have been able to find some way to beat this techno vampire with
Yeah, I mean-
Robin's help. Like, come on now.
I mean,
exactly the techno Robin too. You know, the
Yeah.
Robin that like,
The
and once he
computer
pulled
Robin, yeah.
once he pulled off the mask, like, okay, is he now good to die? Like, now we can throw the holy water on him?
oh, come on,
Yeah.
guys. How is Superman supposed to beat a vampire? You know, Superman, the solar-powered man who shoots beams of heat from his eyes. How is he supposed to defeat a vampire?
I know, right?
Yeah, you would almost think if a vampire bit Superman, that would be like,
Yeah.
There's
kind
a
of
There's a later story in the earlier mid-2000s where it's basically Dracula basically bites Superman and basically dusts himself because they
Oh,
point
yeah,
out he's
I
basically
remember
biting
that.
a solar battery. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember
that
reading
one.
that.
every one of his cells is like filled with solar radiation. So
Wasn't that a Kelly Jones? Something.
it might have been. It was around that era. Yeah.
I feel like if you were to do this story now, it would be like Superman going solar flare. It would make that same kind of thing at the end where it would just kill all the vampires, and then what would be interesting is you do this same kind of story, and Superman goes solar flare, kills all the vampires, but one vampire like ducked into a crypt or
Escapes.
something.
Yeah.
So as Superman's laying there, now completely weak, is when they come up and bite him.
Yeah.
And then that's like,
Or-
that would be the story right there.
Or you could still have the ending that we had at the end of this issue where the vampire did escape, because you get like Mildred, you get the vampire that looks like Mildred, but then you see the close up in the eye and it's actually the vampire that's disguised as her. You could have that type of ending still if you did that.
Well, yeah, and what's so funny too, because Babe's kind of still infected at the end, and we don't get back to this till after Reign of the Supermen. So what is it like?
Yikes! Like anybody cared at that point.
It's like it was like, oh god, it might have been 94. It had to be either late 93, early 94, or something like that.
Wait, so these vampires are just hanging out for 2 years?
Yeah.
Something like
Babe
that.
Tanaka, she's making it work for her. She's working the goth circuit.
Yeah, she used it. It's like Queen of the Damned, you know?
Yeah.
That's where Anne Rice got her idea right there.
She was shredding on stage with that guitar.
Using the whole vampire
That's
thing.
at
Everyone's-
Krypton Report, Air Rice fans. Your original
Thanks.
toxic fandom.
Yeah. Talk to
Thanks,
the
thanks.
complaint department, Mr. James Cole.
There you go.
Yeah, it's all James' idea. I just speak for him. He's not here. I just tell it.
Yeah,
how
tell
it is.
James Cole he's wrong. God dare you.
Nobody puts James Cole in a corner.
No. Oh wait, here we go. I think I found that. Yeah. Babe returns. Let me see. It looks like. Let me get the cover date here. Yeah. Oh no, I was wrong. Superman: The Man of Steel, 41, February '95.
Wow.
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 So it's probably like 2.5 years before we get back to Babe. She's just infected with this vampire.
That's-
Mm-hmm. I mean, full mullety goodness here. Yeah.
Oh, The good times.
And by the time they get back to it, it's like a deep cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get back. It's like, wait, what is this?
It's vampire shouldn't be the deepest suck of all. Shut up, Lilith.
Part though, he's like setting off an explosion. It's been good as setting off a bat signal.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is like the last appearance of Jimmy Olsen's car because we like blow it up. Remember that?
Right.
That car, that crappy car he's been complaining about.
Yeah, I like that line. He was like, "You're always calling it a bomb."
Tim's just like, yeah, it's made it come to pass.
That was good.
Yeah, because Jimmy's driving them around. Because I'm thinking about this again. This is before like Tim gets the car and everything. I don't think Tim drives at this point. So shouldn't Alfred at least be hanging around here somewhere?
Alfred wants nothing to do with this. He like Metropolis.
It's like is Tim
I mean, if I was-
taxiing
yeah.
around or something? Because yeah, Tim wasn't driving at this point.
He aged up, drove, and then de-aged because this story exists out time and space.
Or
Everything
he
in the
took the
DC
train.
universe is outside
Oh!
space now.
There you go, Kristen. He took the train. There you go.
Hey, don't they actually have public transportation between Gotham and Metropolis because it's
And that's
fictional?
how you know it's a fantasy.
Exactly. That's fictional.
Hell, it's fiction. Might as well make it a high-speed rail. God, it's fiction.
It's a
Yeah,
bullet.
he was there in 5 minutes.
Nanotech.
Magnet train.
It's
The
you
Nanites,
know,
courtesy
he
of Ray
said
Palmer.
bullet train. Was I was thinking just
It runs on Flash's cosmic treadmill. We all know this.
All right. Speaking of plots that are almost like so, no one noticed Lucy was hiding in the closet all day.
no.
Were her parents just like taking care of her because she was ill or whatever?
I
She's
I
a
don't even know.
female side character. Do we actually care? No. DC writers.
Wow, that's
What is she, the mother in a Disney movie? Jeez.
no, because then she'd be dead.
Oh. True.
Do you
Yeah.
think anybody's ever gonna use or set up?
Well, like I said, in like 2.5 years from this point, yes, Babe, Babe, and comes back infected by the vampire and stuff. I think we use like a magic like portal to like suck the vampire out or something.
I'm just waiting for Joshua Williamson to just pull this out, and start just reimagining and bringing this stuff back. He seems to be kind of digging through the triangle there, pulling out some stuff. So that's what he's doing. Just
Yeah.
go read through everything,
Can't be any worse. Can't be much worse. He brought back Superboy Prime.
dude. Don't get me started.
Ugh.
Don't get me started. I was liking it at first because I was like, okay, and then at the end I was like, yeah, that sucked.
I'm like, didn't we give him a definitive end? Now we have to
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Bear
Like we gave him an end. We gave him
more of a
Good
happy ending than he
spin-off.
deserved than that, and then it's like, let's poke the bear again.
Yeah.
and I was
Another
like,
10 years.
Hmm.
We gotta do a crisis every 10 years.
Shh, no.
just waiting for the midlife. That's it.
Don't
That's
call it a
all I'm talking-
reboot though.
Call it a
Yeah.
refresh.
It's called an initiative.
Initiative to try to take our money. Initiative cash grab.
Yeah, right.
All up in your pocket.
Hey, at
Yeah.
least we're getting the next Marvel DC crossover. I think next month,
True.
which I know we'll have to cover because I know there is a Nightwing story in there. Nightwing and Laura Kinney Wolverine.
I feel so jaded about it now. Even if it was like 5 years ago, I'd have been way more excited. But now I'm just like,
Yeah, but at least they're not trying to. Not like they're trying to trick us or anything, Lilith. They're just like, oh hey, give us money. Both sides need money.
I feel so desperate and like fan servicey. Like it feels like they're gonna be going out of business any day now. Like it's like their last
Well,
Hail Mary.
it
Going
seems
on a
like
business sale.
seems like they're teaming up more because what was it? 2026. They said they're gonna but isn't this
Yeah.
year the 50th anniversary? Where they're gonna reprint those first ones, the
Yeah, the
Superman and
Treasures.
Spider-Man team ups. Yeah,
Oh, nice.
make it foil.
Yes.
You know they will.
Probably.
Foil embossed.
They have to do whatever they can because people don't read anymore. So
Yeah.
Look, it's a pretty cover. Buy it.
Well, also recession.
No.
Despite what you've heard, I'm sorry to tell you, the recession indicators are indicating.
Lilith, I don't pay tariff. You pay tariff.
Exactly.
South Park.
Good old son.
Can't screw over those kids like that. Kids in question, millennials and older.
All right. So, what do we think of this, Kristen? What did you think of this? I know this was your first time reading this.
So I had just watched Nosferatu, the Eggers version, last night, and then I read
Oh,
this
wow.
this morning, so it was like very on theme. I like vampire stuff, but I was a little bit confusing sometimes because I was like, Techno Flash? What? Like, that's weird. But I can't say it's honestly any weirder than in DC versus Vampires, Nightwing being like, I could do whatever I wanted if I drank some of Corey's Tamaranian blood. That was also okay, whatever. So generally I thought it was kind of cool, but then in the second one with all that like Blaze and Satanist, I was like, what's going on here?
When we get back to some Superman stuff, we'll explain that because yes, we'll dive into that.
But yeah, I mean overall I liked it. I mean it had vampires, it was cool.
Nice. All right, Tyler, Superman, what do you think?
I like Kristen was saying. Like, I agree with a lot of what Kristen was saying. But I feel like what could have been just a really cool, more straightforward story, they pulled the good old comic book over convoluted story and just adding a lot of elements where you're just kind of like, huh? What? Wait, why? Instead of just making like a really neat story with Jimmy Olsen, Robin, and Superman, they had to throw in a lot more like it almost feels like we missed an issue. With how much like different vampire form stuff happens in the first issue, then like with the whole Blaze stuff, it really feels like we missed the setup.
And the end of that the end of the first one's so weird too, because it's like he takes him up towards the sun, and it seems like he kills him, but then it's like, haha, I'll be back, ha ha ha.
Yeah, it's like you can't kill the vampire with just sunlight. And it's like, okay, because
why?
It really made us feel that like he had that mask on, but when he took that off, like that was him taking off his invulnerability or whatever. So
it's like you can't kill him with you can't just kill him with the sun, but it's like the second issue we kill him with, was that statue supposed to be wood? Because it was like he kind of staked him through the heart with that statue.
Yeah, like it staked him, but he was being burnt up. What do you call it? With super hellfire but it wasn't exactly fire that was blazing. Like, so I don't know. I feel like it could have just been something more. I don't know. I liked it, but I just get really tired when they have good stories, but then they just layer on other things that overcomplicate the story instead of just making a good story.
Yeah.
I believe they raised the stakes too much.
Yeah, it almost seemed like a video game. It's like, you got to do this, then you got to do this to kill the vampire. It's like, really?
Here's the secret boss battle. Scene.
First you stake him, then you burn him up, then you have to throw him on the statue while pressing X, circle, and jumping up and down while backflipping 3 times.
No big deal.
All right, other creature of the night, Justin. What do you think?
Yeah, I like the first issue a lot. I thought it was a great setup, but like Tyler said, I feel like we missed an issue. This should have been 3 parts, and also like that whole ending with Blaze intervening to save Superman. I just thought that was stupid. I'll always think that's dumb. And like Tyler said too, the overlapping of the stories, the Blaze Satanist War should have been like, we should have got maybe a page or 2 of that, but it felt like that was half of this issue almost.
I know.
Was this Blaze stuff?
Foswell's suicide attempt. Yeah, it was like half the issue.
Yeah,
I felt like that should have been its own thing.
Yeah.
Have a little bit of lead up to it, but have it be its own thing. Like, this is the vampire story. This isn't the Blaze Satanist War.
I just wonder if, like, were we trying to pack stuff in because we got to get to Blaze Satanist War. We got to get to probably a few other things before we get the Death of Superman, because we got to do that.
Yeah, they had already mapped it out, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I think they said they had meetings and they had mapped the year out because you had like 4 different writers, 4 different art teams.
Yeah. I don't know. I felt like this could have been better. I mean, it was still entertaining. It was still good. And I liked John Bogdanovich's rendition of the vampire a lot. I thought it was great.
All right, she who is no stranger to entrancing men then killing them. Lilith Hellfire, what did you think?
As I told you, gotta give my NSA agent a break.
Sorry, Mike. It's a joke. All right.
This is not how you do vampires. DC has so much cooler vampires, especially like you go to Silver Age. You could have done like Count Berlin, Knight Rider, Mad Monk, other stuff. Like I don't like this version of vampires. No, thank you. And like the aesthetics, the background is cool, but like the actual action, I
almost feel like the techno skin and all that crap was just so they could like try to surprise people to be like, well, we saw this doctor character in the sunlight, so it's like you can't be a vampire. Well, I think they were just trying too hard to like try to
When in
surprise
doubt,
people.
Go with Baron Nightblood. That's all I'm saying. Lassandre even. I don't know. Just don't try to be too clever where it's like you're too clever for your own good. Where the fans are like, oh,
We
techno vampire.
and I know
We'll
Justin.
never use it again.
I know Justin will get this reference. We need like a good Baron Blood for DC. You know, Nazi
Yes.
Nazi vampire.
Nazi
yeah.
vampire. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Well, I also feel like, I guess I've always kind of wondered with the vampire stuff when the whole sunlight is like, is clothing and sunscreen enough to protect you from the sun? I feel like that has never been established. And this could have been an opportunity for Superman, this vampire. He didn't have to invent skin. He could have just been like, I'm using mad SPF and it's amazing. And now I'm
Yeah.
SPF a million.
What, like the Blade movie? I can walk in the sun.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, no, false alarm, I'm on fire. I gotta go. Well, like that's the thing with vampires. Like, are you gonna touch on the religious aspect of like why they're allergic, like why they have the reactions to certain things that they have, like and then like try to science it away, like
yeah, and again, it depends who's writing the story. You get 50 different versions of vampires. Because wasn't it like
stick with the classic lore? You can never go with the classic lore.
Yeah, and I mean, like the Anne Rice ones, they don't care about like crucifixes and other religious artifacts,
Holy
right?
water and all
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
That's why I like.
Of course, that's authorial intent because she was like, not into religion at the time.
Well, yeah.
So that's, So.
I was like pulling from like what do you call it? Crap. Why am I drawing a blank? Hold on. The real name. It's not Omega Man was one of the movies. What was the Will Smith one?
Oh,
I Am Legend?
Yeah, the book, not the movie.
Yes,
the book of I Am Legend, where it talks about like the crosses and stuff like that. It's more psychological because he talks about how he had a vampire, one of his neighbors that was a vampire, and the cross had no effect on him. But when he showed the Star of David, he had the reaction because it was the psychological presence of feeling like they are evil and subhuman.
So basically, you're screwed if it's an atheist vampire.
Yeah, like I Am Legend, the book is so good.
It is a great book.
If you ever watch a movie version, just watch the original with Vincent Price.
Will Smith.
Yeah, don't watch that version.
Well, they're making a sequel with Michael B.
Are they really?
Everything's
Oh,
cool.
They're just remaking all of the Will Smith movies with Michael B. Jordan.
Well, no, he's still gonna be in it.
Oh.
Like, come on, guys. He slapped a guy. Like, people have done that before and way worse. Be so fucking serious right now. Okay? Will Smith is still a national treasure. Not his wife, though, but he's a national treasure.
Lilith, he Hank Pym the
Yeah, welcome to Earth.
he Hank Pym the guy on live TV. Lilith, come on.
Again, people have done that before, and nobody had backlash and reaction to it. So I'm just saying, he's still a national treasure. He's still miles ahead of the other people that did it. So
That's why he went on and made 2 more Bad Boys movies. I'm surprised he didn't
and they
be
made
like,
a bunch of money.
he wasn't like, hey, let's pull out and do another Men in Black, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Where
Well, Thor ruined the Men in Black franchise. So
that's
Thor
why you
and,
have Will Smith.
Valkyrie.
That's why you have Will Smith come back and fix it.
Well, Tommy don't want to do it, and Brolin does.
You don't use either of them. You just make it an Agent J story, having to find a new
Nobody
partner.
wants that. Let's be real. Nobody wants that. He's good as like the side character. Like that's a whole thing.
Sure. If you can keep making money, yeah, Hollywood will forgive pretty much anything. All right. All right.
Wait, then what'd you think, Phil?
I mean, I liked it. It's been forever since I read this. I forgot how wacky it was with like Techno Skin and Lucy Lane hiding in the closet all day, and I forgot this is
Babe Tanaka playing guitar on the bed.
yes, and then being infected by a vampire for like 2.5 years.
2.5 years.
And like this was the death of the Olsen mobile. So I don't think we ever see him with another car after this.
Need it. It's a walkable. Metropolis is a utopia, so therefore it is a walkable city.
That's true.
Places far away, they have public transportation because it's fiction.
Exactly. All right. Any other thoughts on this?
No.
All right. So, pull up the schedule here. Oh, yes. And by the time you hear this, my interview with Bray Noel will be up. Please go check that out from Peacemaker Season 2, Episode 1.
And since you're listening to
She is super
Andrew,
nice.
you don't have to stare at the camel toe.
Whoa, what?
Since that was her only big joke in
Wow.
Peacemaker,
Wow.
was how many times did I say about her camel toe? It's like Jesus.
Again.
All right. Well, on that camel toe. All right. Next time, yes, we will. Well, we're gonna switch to some Marvel horror. We're gonna cover issues 68 through 70 of the original Ghost Rider series. So yeah, 69's in the middle there. You're welcome, Lilith. So we'll cover that, and then in 2 episodes for our big Legacy 400 episode, we'll be joined by writer Joe Harris, who's written some. Well, I know we've been talking some Slingers, so we'll talk to him about that. He wrote this Slinger series. He's written some Batman stuff. He's written. I haven't read them, but I see he wrote I guess a bunch of X-Files comics. So
Nice.
yeah, check out his Wikipedia. Yeah, he wrote a few different things for a few different companies. So I did. I forgot it was him. He wrote some Firestorm for DC. So yeah, he's written a bunch of stuff.
Which era of Firestorm?
What?
Which era of Firestorm?
New 52.
Oh.
I'm not that happy with it either, love. All right, and then the next episode after that, DG Chichester will be back where we'll talk his book Street Riders, and then the episode after that, we will get to the Blaze Satanis War.
Sweet.
Yes. And then after that, we'll get to more Ghost Rider, and then for the final episode of the month, for basically our Halloween episode, we'll review the movie Sinners. Speaking of Michael B. Jordan. And I said, if anyone wants to bring candy, bring your favorite candy. We'll talk Halloween candy also.
I better not see no damn candy corn, or you're getting roasted like a marshmallow.
Oh, I got to do it now.
What about circus peanuts?
Even
Now,
worse.
if you really love your grandma that much, I can't even hate on it. That's like some Great Depression freaking candy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to hear the candy corn a little bit. Like, the triangle of evil. Would someone say, oh, if you want to eat a crayon for Halloween, yeah, be my guest or something?
Like, if you run hey, in Florida, we use it for emergency candles.
Oh, I like
Bowl of
candy.
candy corn on fire. There you go.
I like candy corn. All right. All right, kids. So, yeah, thank you for joining us. Send us your thoughts on this Superman story or any of the upcoming stuff. You can always send your feedback and email us CapesandLunatics@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And you can catch us on pretty much all social media, including now Reddit, and TikTok has been very kind to us with views, so go check that out. Support us by buying merch at TeePublic and Spring. And, of course, Lilith Hellfire's favorite method, just give us money through the Cash App link.
We need the money. Gimme.
So there. And, of course, the Patreon, where, again, you get exclusive uncensored content every month. September's episode with me was me and Lilith talking the current season so far of South Park. So
It takes so long to make.
well, when your muse give it... Well, when your
3 weeks, maybe.
When your muse Donald J. Trump gives you new content every day, Lilith, it's hard to keep up. Come on.
All old hat.
Come on, buddy.
Don't be the troll.
All right. So, yes, subscribe to the Patreon, patreon.com/CapesandLunatics. Again, it's uncensored. It's exclusive just to you. And, again, if you subscribe, you can ask for topics for us to discuss. And again, you're always going to have a nice time because it's
Fucking crazy.
Decide on October.
what?
I feel like we decided on October.
I know we were talking about horror movies of this year, Lilith. And then me and Justin were talking maybe like maybe all-time horror, maybe not even just movies, just like any horror, like, movies, TV, printed media.
You guys are going to get a TED Talk about Goose.
Oh, nice.
Oh, all right. And of course, you can always, you'll get nothing. You can find Lilith nowhere except at home.
It's best to not have a digital footprint in a time like this.
Especially when the NSA is tracking your remove, Lilith. All right. If you want more of these people, you can find Justin the Owl on the Lost Library of Legends, where he's talking some 90s material, Justin, such as.
That's right. This month I'll be doing a retrospective on a 6-issue miniseries from the 90s called The Nocturnals, just in time. The spooky season.
We're going back to the 90s here, bitch.
Well, a lot lot of your stuff has been spooky though.
That's true. That's true. I do like the horse stuff. Yeah, Peter. Oh my god. And that.
Yeah, that too. And of course, again, if you want to help support an educator, go to Amazon and pick up Dick Grayson Boy Wonder on Amazon. If you want to learn everything about, again, there's stuff in there. I promise you don't know about Dick Grayson, Robin, Nightwing. You think you know it all, but you don't know Dick. Bye-bye on
Sequel
it.
title, work in progress.
Mhm.
You don't know Dick, the rest of the story. All right, and of course, you can, if you want more Superman talk, you can catch Tyler, and of course, I wanted to make sure I remembered Mr. James Cole, and I could catch Tyler and Mr. James Cole on the Krypton Report. So, Tyler, what are you guys discussing?
Let's see. Superman stuff. I mean, you never know, because I don't even know when this episode is going to drop with all
Okay.
the stuff that we have going. You know, approaching our 10-year anniversary discussion of the Supergirl TV show, our Halloween special.
But again, these guys are always talking everything: live action, comics, animation.
We just recorded an episode today that won't come out until December
Oh wow!
because Tyler is so ahead that I only have 1, 2, 3, 4 episodes left to record for the year.
Oh, jeez.
Because I have planned out and have structured episodes up until 2030. So
And you thought I was bad, love.
You did, yeah. It just made my ADHD.
I would do that. Then I'm always like fix. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna move this around.
yeah, I mean it's a work in progress constantly, but like like I said, it's a structure. You know,
Yeah.
the bones are all there and things are planned with an idea of what to do. So yeah.
Yes. And you are welcome to join us again. I mean, you're welcome to join us anytime. But next month, I want to start trying to do like a monthly Supergirl episode until we get to the movie.
I'm in. It's just like I was saying, like sometimes the topics that come up, I don't have access to the books or
Yes.
the time to read and get a hold of the books in time to join in the discussions.
Well,
So then I just would be sitting here like nodding my head, like, yeah, what Phil said. Good point, Lilith. Yeah,
that first part with Phil, that sounds good.
yeah. I agree with Phil.
No one's ever said
Shut up, Lil.
his house.
All right. After I say capes, Tyler, Kristen, Justin say ampersand. All right. For another week or another episode, we have been your capes.
Ampersand.
Ampersand.
Lunatics.
I love the-
it when it's a little off.
I love the echo effect.
That's what we were going for.
Ampersand. All right. Like I said, classic Ghost Rider next time, and then episode 400, Joe Harris.
When we talk about something scary, we can talk about the Ghost Rider.
Oh.
Which one?
Either one.
Either one, yeah.
That is some scary
I think
stuff.
it was Cage G.
That toupee.
I would have to say I think the second one is worse.
Oh yeah, they ditched everything but Nick Cage.